Hello, this is Spotmentor, and in this video we are going to study about presentation of vectors. There are two ways to represent a vector. One is pictorial, other is mathematical. So let's study each of them elaborately one by one. So pictorially, a vector is represented by an arrow, of which the length of this arrow represents the magnitude of this vector. And the direction in which this arrow is pointing gives you the direction of the vector. So let me take an example in which I'll explain how to represent a vector if you know the magnitude and direction. Like in this question, there is a displacement vector of magnitude 5 meters and it is making an angle 53 degrees north of east. How will we represent this vector? So first of all, this is the coordinate system xy axis, and for every Cartesian coordinate system there is a scale. So here scale will be 1 division is equal to 1 meters. Now in this coordinate system we have to represent this vector, whose magnitude is given to be equal to 5 meters and it is making an angle 53 degrees north of east. Now let's represent that. Let's first designate y and x to be north and east respectively. Then the vector will be in this direction. And if you calculate by scale, you will see the length of the vector is equal to 5 meters and this vector is making an angle 53 degrees. So you can see this vector can precisely be represented if the scale of Cartesian coordinate system is given to us. Now let's see the other case, that is mathematical representation. Let's assume any arbitrary vector A vector is represented as A. Now you can see there are two components of this representation. So this A will basically represent the magnitude of the vector, and this theta will represent the angle made by this vector with a reference axis. And this reference axis is usually taken as x-axis, which is assumed to be positive in the counterclockwise direction. So that is how you mathematically represent a vector. So in this video, we learned about pictorial and mathematical representation of a vector. Thank you.